Hey everyone, Rick at Healing Field Farm, day 60 of our 100-day homestead challenge. I thought we would do a later in the day video today because we generally do everything in the morning or late morning, early afternoon. So you can see the sun's getting ready to set, and it is a beautiful day right now. So I'm just gonna feed the chickens before I gotta put them up in their coop. They're hungry. Hello guys. Hello guys. Come on. Don't peck me. I know you want to. Yeah. There you go. That rooster's gonna be a problem. He's very territorial. He'll chase you right out of the run. Get in there. It's funny how some roosters can be friendly and some cannot. So, all right, and then Tristen. It's Tristen's chore to put the bunny in, so he'll be doing that. Oh, and there's the scoop I couldn't find. Hello, piggies. Hello. Hello. I threw a little bread in there, see if they'd go for it. Hello. Alright, so alright, a couple things. I did finish this sunflower area. That is all spread out, and then I went back later and I hand tilled it all. And the hand tiller is nice and loose. Still got to pull out a few rocks and stuff, but overall the soil should be perfect for root growth for sunflowers. And we'll stake them if we need to. It depends how heavy the heads get, but I'm not sure that our raspberries are going to make it. We planted them and then we got a frost that night, so I'm a little hesitant. We're going to give them some time, see if they do anything, but we will see. Yeah, so this area, it's good to go. I'm just going to go through and pull a little bit more of this grass out. Like I said, a few rocks here and there, but overall not bad. And then in about 2 weeks, we'll get the sunflowers planted in there, and then that should look beautiful. And we do have some carrots popping in here, popping up. And once they start really coming up, I'll have to thin them out. But because Cameron was a great help when he was here, but he just kind of dumped them. But that's okay. He helped. So, and then the other thing we need to do is all our fruit trees are starting to blossom, and I don't want that, because if you guys watched the video where we planted them, I mentioned the importance of root growth. And if they're blossoming, then the tree is going to try to use all its energy to produce the fruit. So we need to pull all the blossoms off so that that doesn't happen. And some of them have quite a few. Hello guys. Hello guys. Hey Figgy. Hey Figgy. Hey Widow. Hey. You say hi to everybody? Hey. They're good dogs. But, yeah, you can see this plum tree. Tons of blossoms. And these need to go, because I do not want it to try to grow fruit. I want it to try to grow roots, so they'll grow up strong. Next year, if it wants to blossom, I'll let it and grow some fruit. I may pull some of them next year, just so it doesn't try to overproduce. But it doesn't take long, but still, If it's a first year tree, you don't want it producing fruit. It needs to spend its energy building those roots so that it'll be strong in the ground. Otherwise, it's just going to end up dying or falling over, and you just don't want that. So, oh, bugs are awful. This one's not too much. I'll leave these for now because they haven't blossomed yet. So that one will be all right. That was the plum. And then same with this apple. It's just starting. So I'm going to leave them for now. I'm going to pull this one because it's blossomed. But a couple more up here. I mean, they are so beautiful when they're blossom, but just not good for the tree. And I want these to last a long time. Pull these off. A lot on this one. Just trying to get the ones that are open and then pull the others as they open. A lot easier to pull off once they've opened up. And I'm not overly concerned about pollination this year because I don't want it to bear fruit. And even the fruit that it would be small, probably wouldn't really be any good anyways. So that is pretty much it. Yeah, so those should be good. I am probably gonna have to stake that tree. It does have quite a lean to it. Stake it, make sure it's good and strong. So I thought I'd give you guys an update on Tristen. You know, I had talked a few weeks ago about him having some trouble in school and going into counseling, and which he has. He's in his 4th week of counseling and it's going really well. He's doing better in school, and the diagnosis that his counselor has given him is basically childhood trauma bubbling to the surface. And the reason he has trauma is because his birth mother basically abandoned him when he was 4 years old. And you know, there was some issues of neglect in that situation, without going into too much detail. And you know, there was an issue where he was hurt pretty bad at a very young age. Had some bad burns on his feet and he couldn't walk, and spent, you know, about 3 years in court, back and forth into the courtroom over custody, because of a lot of the stuff that was going on. And eventually his mom just like walked away and nobody's heard from her in a good 6 years, or at least we haven't. Not a phone call, not a birthday card, anything like that. And I have explained it to him best I could without giving him, you know, vivid details. Gave him the simplified form, and you know, obviously there are some issues and there's some stuff that he won't necessarily understand until he's older, and then, you know, we'll have that talk when he gets older. So, but at the same time, you know, he was 4 years old, and here's this woman that was in and out of his life sporadically to begin with, and then just completely disappeared out of his life. And for the most part, you know, he has always been a well-rounded kid, but the counselor thinks that these, you know, emotions are now bubbling to the surface, and you know, he's on that verge of puberty at the same time, so you know, that's helping to fuel it a little bit, I think. but yeah, he hasn't had an easy road all the time. And, I can't expect him to be this, well-adapted child, because he's not going to be. And it's going to take time. It's going to take counseling. It's going to take, him learning to express his feelings the correct way, in dealing with, his anxieties, whether it be abandonment or whatnot. That's tough on anybody, on any kid. And, it was a bad situation. I, as a dad, had to do what I had to do to make sure my son was taken care of. And, I got custody, and the judge took her parental rights away. And, that's pretty much it. It's a sad story with a happy ending, but at the same time, he has life scars from it that he is still coping with, and probably will cope with, dealing with the emotions over the course of the next few years. And then, hopefully when he's older, he can reach out and, try to reconnect. But, that's up to him and up to her. That's nothing to do with me. So, but I just thought I'd give you an update on that situation. I know I talked about it, and I kind of left it out there that, he was seeking help. And like I said, when we started this channel, this was, an all or nothing thing. We're not gonna, pick and choose what we share. We're gonna share it all, the best we can. So, and, with respect to him, without going into too much detail, because he has been through a lot. And, it was tough watching your child, be neglected and not really be able to do anything about it. And it's a long process, especially with the courts. And, even back then, it's very tough for a father to get custody of a child. And things are definitely changing. And, the courts are more 50-50 custody, which is a good thing. It really is. Because those kids in those situations, they need both parents, in most instances. Obviously if there's some issues of neglect or something, then there's definitely some problems, and that changes the situation. But overall, if you can co-parent and you can really share custody, really the best way about it. And it's really the best for the kids. It really is. So, but yeah, so that's what's going on with him. He's doing better. He's going to be in the play at school. He's very excited about that. He's doing the counseling. He'll be in his 5th week this week, and it's going really well. He seems to be opening up a little bit more, and he's been home for the last 3 weeks because he was on school vacation, and then they had remote learning for 2 weeks. So it's been, I think, beneficial for him to be home a little bit. He does the schoolwork in the morning, and then he's been helping out here, and gives him some focus and gives him some responsibility. And I really think, we as parents, especially, well, any parent, but if you're homesteading, you can't do it alone. It's a family task, and every little bit helps. And he's been out here helping with the pigs and helping with the rabbits and everything else. And these last couple of weeks, I've seen a big turnaround for the most part. He still doesn't like doing his normal chores, but he does like helping with the animals and stuff, and that's good. That's really good, because he's always been a very sweet boy, but obviously he's troubled. And I am not an expert on child psychology. I don't always know how to help him. So, but he's doing better. But moving on. Sorry, I tend to ramble. Sarah made me a shirt for Healing Field Farm, and she made herself one. She's got a cricket, and she's been playing with it, and she loves it. So, very excited, and it kind of brings the farm into reality for me, to put something like this on. Even though it's just a couple letters spelling the name of the farm, it makes it more real for me. It makes it more or puts it out there that, you know, this is a reality and this is what we're doing, and, you know, we're going to keep pushing forward and really try to get our name out there and build a business and you know, a lifestyle around this. So I really like it. I think it came out great. So, and then I think I'm going to have her make me a hat next, because all my hats are wearing out pretty quickly. So, so that's it for day 60. You know, we did the bushes. I did just kind of want to give you an idea of what it's like here at night. We generally do all our videos in the morning or midday, but the chickens will eat. I'll come back out in about a half hour, 45 minutes. I'll put them in, and then the goats, will feed them one more time around 9, and then they'll go into their shed for the time being. Hi, babies. Hello. Nice and warm. Hello. Hello. Sarah really loves the goats. She said how much fun they are. They bring her a lot of joy, and I'm glad. I really am. So they were out here playing with her earlier, and she'll just sit there for an hour and just, they'll climb on her and cuddle and everything else, and she loves it. So, but all right, so like I said, this is day 60. I'm gonna go in and get some dinner, and then I'll finish taking care of the animals, and we'll see you tomorrow for day 61. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.